Scott Buer of Bolzano Artisan Meats. And Scott, you're doing something different than anybody else in Milwaukee and in Wisconsin is doing with cold smoked meats here. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing and how you came to do it.
Our process is dry curing. That's what's unique about what we do, and it's a process, very old European way of making food where the meat becomes ready to eat and preserved at the end of a very long process, but it's never heated. It's kind of weird to have a meat that's never heated.
So it's all salt and smoke cured?
It's all salted. Only one of the items is smoked.
Okay.
So the most famous food in this category is prosciutto.
Sure.
But we use all the parts of locally raised heirloom hogs.
Right.
And then we season each a little different. So in a sense, they're all prosciutto, but made from different cuts.
Different parts of the hog. Talk to me a little bit about where you're getting the hogs from and the breed that you're using, because I think that's worth talking about.
Yeah, people are very interested in where their food's coming from. Ours are all from Lake Geneva, and it's an heirloom breed called a Hereford hog. And our farmer is Lyle Bogard, and he's head of this breed association. I've never raised hogs, so I really don't know a lot about this breed.
Yeah,
but and most people don't, but they're really cool because they grow slower.
Okay.
And therefore they have better flavor, and they're raised without hormones or antibiotics. And he's part of a breed of farmer who, like a lot of small farms, they've realized that you need to specialize, and that trying to make a really cheap food is a losing proposition for a small farm.
Scott, one of the things that I think is really neat is that that you're using basically the whole animal here, aside from some of the innards and stuff like that. You're using every cut of the hog. So talk to me about not just the prosciutto and some of the other cuts that you're making here, but some of the other things that you're doing, which are innovative, and you're creating some of your own products.
Yeah, the prosciutto is it's probably the most famous dry cured meat. And we have guanciale, which other people have heard of. Some other companies make a guanciale.
Sure, and that's the cheek, right?
That's the cheek with light pepper. And then there's pancetta, which again, there's other pancetta in the market. And that is a pork belly with garlic. Right. So it's a little like bacon, but
it's not smoked.
It's not smoked, and it's dried where bacon is not dried.
Right.
And then let's see, the other cuts are, we have Palatia Ungara, which is a shoulder. We're changing our lineup a little bit, but the Palatia Ungara is going to be the shoulder, the picnic, it's part below the shoulder, and part of the bottom leg. In Spain, Palatia looks just like those famous whole hams, but it's actually a front leg and not the back leg. Okay. And the Palatia Ungara is our invention. It means Hungarian shoulder, basically, because paprika. Then we have something called Suslenda, which is a pork loin with maple. Right. And that's, the wording is German, but we just kind of pulled that together because it's Wisconsin. We have great maple, so we use Wisconsin maple on that one. Good. The quickest items we have take about 50 days in total from when the hogs come in until the food's ready to eat. Some of the items are more like 70 days. Sure. And the prosciutto is about 9 months to a year. Okay. So there's a lot of.
You're dealing with a whole ham or a whole.
Yeah, it's a whole leg, so it's so big. The size plays a part in it, but also people just like their prosciutto very aged. So it's sort of like a 17-year-old cheddar. Like, you don't have to age the cheddar that long, but people expect that out of that cut. So people really like them aged that much. This is part of how they're the flavor of it.
That's where you get the flavor from. Yeah. Sure.